There's going to be times in your journey where it's just you, your dreams, and a whole bunch of people who don't want to see you win. But that's okay. That's enough. As long as you see the vision, you can make it through. I know you can relate. Making a piece of content, going and showing your friends, hoping they like it, just for them to say that you could be doing better or to do something better with your time, that it's not going to work out. There's been countless times where I had a vision and people did not see it through until when I made it a reality. Once you make things a reality, everybody will open their eyes. They'll start to understand your vision. As long as you know what you want to do and you find enjoyment doing it and you want to continue doing it, you know what I'm saying? Just go do it. Let me get into it real. As long as you're believing in yourself, that'll take you so far. Way further than you think it is. Way further than you think it will. A lot of the times, the things that hold the great people back is themselves. And they need someone to push it or install it into their brain that they could really do it. Not all of us have that person nearby us or that extra voice in the head to be telling us to get done what we need to get done, telling us to go get our dreams, to go pursue it. Sometimes it's just the opposite. Sometimes people are just telling us, no, don't do it. Go get a job. That's not going to work out. Online, don't pay, whatever. Do y'all remember when YouTube back in the day wasn't paying and the creators were just doing it because they loved what they did? You know what I mean? They were just doing it to do it. They weren't doing it for the money. People were telling them, hey, what are you doing? YouTube's not going to pay the bills. Whoopty whoop. People would continue doing it. And now look where the YouTube is at. YouTube, Kai Cenat is huge. Kai Cenat's make all these streamers. There's streamers out here making more than the people who are making music. There's people out here behind the scenes, not even on the computer screens, who are accomplishing their dreams. People who are videographing, people who are a whole bunch of stuff. Whatever you want to do, just do it. Even if nobody's believing in you, you have to be that voice to yourself to tell yourself, hey, this, I really find enjoyment. I want to do this. I'd love to do this for the rest of my life. Let's get to doing it. Self-discipline is a whole big thing. And whenever we can, we have to tell ourselves and snap ourselves out of the bad habits. Think about the times when you're just laying in bed like, oh, I really should go work on this. Whenever I'm having those thoughts, I then think, because at first I'll start chilling, you know what I mean? I start kicking back, start chilling. Then I'll be like, nah, bro, what am I doing? Get up. I'll tell myself, get up and get to work, bro. If it was time for me to go clock in at work, bro, I'm late or something. Getting all dressed and ready and going to work. So we have to be treating that the same discipline with our dreams. I just don't want to be the next parent to tell their kids, hey, this was my dream. I want to be the ones to tell my kids, yeah, I accomplished my dreams. We live in my dreams right now, and really show them that anything is possible. Because truly, if you put your mind to anything is really possible. There's people who start making music in a year and blow up, and a lot of people think it's, oh, they're so lucky or wooty woo. And there are the times of luck, but a lot of the times too, it's people that whole year that they've been rapping, constantly doing the right moves and the right things they have to do to elevate and succeed. One of the things I want to talk about is validation. Don't go searching for validation from other people. I know it feels good to show somebody something and them enjoy it, or to show somebody something and they really like it or see their excitement about it. But not everybody is going to feel about something. Not everybody's going to feel the same way about something that you do. And sometimes that could just be a vibe killer where you go to show somebody and they don't really enjoy it as much as you do. It almost puts you in that mood like, oh, like, whoa, like, is it not something that's good? You know what I mean? So, of course, taking constructive criticism, but also know when it's constructive criticism. Also know when it's truly wanting to be beneficial and not just someone wanting to argue or just say something. You know what I mean? Or control the vision. Because sometimes, even when it's constructive criticism, for things to evolve and change, there's things that have to slowly change. You know what I mean? Whether people like it or don't, whether it's the norm or not, sometimes things have to change and then it'll eventually become the norm. A lot of the times with validation, it's better to just first validate yourself, or just focus on making that thing the best it could be to you. Validation is going to become an after the fact. Once you show them that you could really do what you've been telling them you want to do, or that what you could do, that's when the validation will start coming in. Don't get caught up in wanting people's validation on the way there. Of course, I get it. You're going to want some on the way there, and you're going to want some feedback from people, and you're going to want people to like it, and that's what's going to kind of keep you pushing. But as long as you're liking it and you're messing with it, that's enough. That's enough people liking it. Keep it going. Don't stop. Don't let the momentum die. As soon as the momentum dies out, it's just as hard to start back up as it once was. You know what I mean? It's just like getting up in the morning. Getting up out of bed is the hardest part. Once you're out of bed, you're good. You know what I'm saying? You're awake, you're vibing, you can get it all through. But getting up is the hardest part. Same thing with like when you slow down, speeding back up. It's building up the momentum is 10 times harder than what it is to lose that momentum. One of the things with the big companies, when they go out and search for new CEOs or new people of higher positions, they don't just hire the person who's right under the CEO and promote him. They'll go out and find people who have been saving companies. Apple, they brought in the guy from Pepsi. The Cheetos, they brought in some other guy. I almost want to say he was from Pepsi too, but they brought in another guy when their CEO. They find people who don't wait on permission. They find people who go out and get stuff done, whether they're being told not to or whether they're being told to. You know what I'm saying? Like some people are waiting to be told what to do for the next step. You have to just take that leap and take the risk on yourself. You have to be taking those chances. You have to be gambling on yourself, because if you don't take that shot, how will you ever know if you could have gone, if you would have made it? You know what I mean? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And I think about that all the time. If you don't take that risk and go try something, you'll always be living with the regret of wondering, what if I did do it? So that's why I try to make sure always staying and doing it, consistently telling myself that, and always consistently doing it myself. But yeah, don't wait on permission. Don't wait on an applause. Don't wait on anybody to tell you, yes, this is right. As long as you're telling yourself this is right and you continue pushing it and you continue doing it, people are going to hop on board with you. But yeah, I'm trying to get more into these talking videos. I'm trying to get better at my talking. I want to start doing more content like this. The only problem is when I start getting into it, I get into it. It's not like I always have the camera up. It's more of a situation comes up where I'm talking to somebody and boom, a fire, like a strong desire to talk about it will pop up, and no cameras aren't rolling. We're just in a conversation. So I'm going to try to get used to talking to the camera and just having these conversations. I feel like once I really get into these conversations and get comfortable with just boom, spewing my whole mind out, these are going to start getting crazy. I appreciate y'all. We'll be talking about a whole bunch, you feel me? I'm just a dude who really trying to make it. I do the music, videography, photography, editing, sound engineering, you feel me? I really, graphic design, I really try to do everything, social media management. Yo, if you out there really trying to do something big, like, I'm here for you, you feel me? I believe in y'all. I'll be that person if y'all ain't got nobody to help give you that extra push. That extra push is right here. I believe in you. Whoever I'm talking to, if you're still here, you listen for a reason. You're going through the same thing. You're thinking about the same thoughts. You got this, bro. Keep swimming, twin. Keep it pushing, P. The trials and tribulations, they're just bumps in the road. Don't trip. Look at life optimistically, not pessimistically, and we gonna be good. Bless.